All right, let me talk to all my ladies who are over 35, right? You're over 35. You're doing all the things. You're trying to lose weight. You're doing all the things. You're eating clean. You're moving. You're doing movement, exercise. You stop all the snacks. You stopped all the sugar. You stopped the wine. And you're still wondering why. Why am I not losing this weight? As a matter of fact, I'm gaining weight. What's next? What else do I have to do? And you're like, you know what? Maybe what I need to do is, all right, I'm going to increase my fiber. Maybe it's just paper, air, and water. Yeah, maybe that's going to be my next diet, paper, air, and water. Because you know what? Paper has fiber. That's right. And they said I need to increase my fiber. Air has 0 calories, and so does water, and water will hydrate me. So maybe my next diet is going to be paper, air, and water, because that must be what's left in order for me to try to lose weight. Now, let me be clear, ladies. Here's the thing. Before we jump into what's causing all of these issues, which I'm going to tell you a little hint, starts with ends with metabolism. I want you to be clear. All right. I want you to repeat after me. Right. I am not broken. Right. I am not broken. What's going on is just that your metabolism has changed. Things have changed. Now, you are using the same strategy from before when things have changed now. So that old strategy from back in the 20s, your early 30s are no longer going to work. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you. Now, I remember taking my family to a resort here. It's a family resort in San Antonio, and they were playing all of this music, and the kids, almost everybody's kids were they were single digits, 5 and 4, and then we got a couple toddlers there, and we're in the lazy river, and we're there in the tubes with the kids, our little blessings in the lazy river. And a lot of the families, they had their cups with their iced beverages, water. I'm talking about water. Now, what iced beverage were y'all talking about? But anyway, water, iced beverages were there laying in the sun and the lazy river going around and the music's playing. And you're like, this is my jam. Oh my gosh, I remember this from back in college, and it was just so great. And then you heard old school, another old school jam. And you're like, oh, so all my college and high school songs are now old school? Yeah, because if you're over 35, guess what? The music has changed. Your stuff is old school now. So all the things that you were jamming to was old school. The music changed. Your stress level has changed. Your metabolism's going to change, or it has changed, but the strategy that you're using is the same as back when you were in your 20s. And you're thinking, like, yeah, it's going to work. Will it? I don't think so. Your strategy also has to change, right? So if you're over 35 and you're sitting there wondering what in the world, that in the world, that in the world, the number has changed, the metabolism has changed. Now you're probably like, how did all of this happen? Alrighty. So, couple things that's going on. So in life, once you hit that magic 35, especially if you're a female, there are a couple of things that's going to change, like your hormones. Now, there's a song Mary J. Blige singing, I'm going down. That's what's going on with your estrogen and your progesterone. It's going down. But guess what's going up? What's on the up and up? Your cortisol, all your stressors are on the up and up. Career, boom, you got stress from that, right? You have life, that's life in, because now you have all these additional responsibilities. So gone are the days that all you're worrying about is, oh my gosh, I wonder if I'm going to make it back for my midterm and my final. I didn't study for that. No, now you have life in. So you have projects that are due. You got to deal with payroll for your employees. You have to deal with taxes and making sure that you're compliant with all these things. And you go home and you still have your family. You have all of these things that you have, like dates and appointments that needs to be done. And then you're like, even vacations have to be scheduled. So life is just going on and on. So your stress level is up. So that's going up. But then you now are trying to use the same strategy when life, all we had to worry about was, what's my next snack in my 20s? Oh my gosh, I'm going on spring break. Nah, life has changed. And you know what, too? When all of that goes up, guess what goes up too? These two things that loves to resist your weight loss progress. One of them is your friend cortisol. Your friend cortisol. That's right. Cortisol is going up. And when you are like, but I don't understand, Dr. Beckford, I don't feel stressed because you don't get it. I can have, and I'm able to handle all of these things because I'm just really good like that. Okay, so cortisol that's running high in your body, that's helping you to manage all these things, right? It's running rampant. So you feel like you have it all under control. But you know why? Because cortisol release is constantly going on in your body to help you to get these things going. But what cortisol loves to do too is, you know what? I need to store all of this. So it stores it in the form of fat. So now you're like, I don't understand. I have all these things under control, but I'm still gaining weight, especially around my midsection. Like, why am I holding on to this? Why can't I get rid of it? Because of the stress. The stress that you don't feel like you're under, but your body is under, right? And then insulin resistance is rearing its ugly head in there. So now you're having insulin resistance that's going on. So your body cells are not processing the insulin properly. It's not reacting to the blood sugar properly. So that's right there. You're going spikes and drops. And when the blood sugar drops, guess what's going on? Cravings are going on, right? So you have all of that plus the added bonus of you starting to lose your muscle mass. And we know what muscle helps to do. That's right. Muscle helps with the metabolism and it helps to keep things going even when you're not moving. So you have this perfect array of things that's going on in your body because you hit those magic numbers over 35. Over 35. So you now are trying to say, I'm going to do what the industry says to do, which is I just need to eat less and move more. That's it. You just don't understand. If I eat less and move more, then I will be able to get all of this under control and I will lose that weight. Yes, I just need to eat less and move more. Okay, how much less? Where are we doing? We're doing the paper, fiber, air, low calorie, and water diet because you're already doing 1,200 calories or less. And then you're moving more and you're like, okay, I need to exercise more. And what are you doing? You're doing the opposite of all that you're trying to get done, right? So your results are now going to be the opposite. Why? You're putting yourself in a low calorie stress of the body. And once the body's under stress, you know what it's going to do? It's going to increase more cortisol and therefore you're going to be holding on to more fat. And then once you're like over exercising, you're doing the same thing, putting the body under more stress. So you're like, there's nothing left. I'm just stuck. I'm here to say, no, you're not. No, you're not. You are not stuck. You just stuck with the same old strategy in a new version of yourself. So if you're stuck with the same strategy, you're going to be stuck with the same results. You just got to move with your body. You can't fight what's going on naturally in your body. You need to flow with it. Your strategy needs to work with who you are and biologically and physiologically what's going on. So, can I start boosting my metabolism? Yes. Yes, you can. But you need to get to the root of it, right? You need to get to the root of it. So, what's going on? You need to eat something that's going to be able to help to keep that blood sugar at that nice even keel and not dropping and spiking and dropping and spiking, which is going to cause all that craving. So you need to start off with good high protein meals, right? High protein, good protein with each meal. Why? Because that late night snacking that's about to happen when you're just like, oh my gosh, I haven't eaten all day and now I just want to just eat everything that's in front of me. It's 9 o'clock and I'm like, What can I have? Is it popcorn? Is it, I don't know, what's next? What's next? Is it a Snicker bar? Is it ice cream? If you want to be able to reduce all of that, we need to be eating well throughout the day. So, protein with each of our meals. Stabilize that sugar. Then at the end of the day, your body's like, ooh, alrighty, it's time for us to rest. It's not like I need something right now because my blood sugar has dropped and you are starving me. No, no. So that's one thing. And then, of course, we need to be able to reduce that stress snacking. So when we're stressed out, okay, give yourself a little pause. What am I stressed out about? When I'm like, this thing just stressed me out. I need something. This is that response that starts to happen. But why are we getting that response? Because our body's trying to soothe itself. And when it's trying to soothe itself, it's not going to say, oh my gosh, I would really love some broccoli right now to soothe myself. No, it's, you better get me that Snickers. You better get me that Hershey's. Get me that whatever high calorie, fat, salty snack so that I can soothe myself because I'm under stress. But if you do a quick pause and redirect it, right? Let's redirect it. So, what's going on? How can we redirect it? Let's figure out something to redirect that energy, that stress is pent up and wanting to release. So we do that with some movement. All right. You know what? I'm going to just take a walk and help to release that stress, that trigger, that stress. Or for some people's music, right? Obviously, I love music. So if music's gonna soothe your soul, you do that, change your mood, listen to something that's gonna change your mood. But the thing is not to give in directly to that stress because and recognize that's what's going on. Okay, this reason that I'm about to put this food in my mouth is not because I'm hungry. It's because I am stressed. So once you see that coming, then you can block it. You're like, okay, I see what's going on here. I'm obviously stressed, so I need to do something. Yes, I need to do something, right? And then when you're doing all the nutritious eating, then you're less likely to be doing a pantry attack. The pantry snack attack is less likely to occur, less likely to occur. So now, when you think about all of this stuff and all the changes that's happening in your body, you're over 35, everything is changing, you realize that it's not that I need to hustle harder in order to achieve some of these goals. I just need to strategize smarter. I need to strategize smarter. And yes, if you are over 35 and you're like, you know what? I'm sick of feeling this way. I'm sick of being on this roller coaster where I'm emotionally eating, I'm having these snack attacks, and then I'm on this guilt trip. Oh, here we go again. All these negative self talk. Right? All this negative self-talk. I knew you couldn't do it. Oh, here we go. This is our newest diet. Oh, this one's gonna work just like the last one worked. You're sick and tired of all of that, right? I would love to invite you to join me and over 100 other high achieving professionals in my masterclass, How to Stop Stress Eating, Boost That Metabolism, and to Lose That Weight Effortlessly. So if you want to be in the house, like they're in the house, and like I'm going to be in the house, I want you to put ready in the comments, and then we will send a link to you for you to register so that you can be there with other high achieving professionals who understand what's going on. Understand that, you know what, there's something going on, but I'm ready for change. So the decision has to be made. If you are ready for that change, come and be in the house with us and see what's going on as I go over why you're having all of these issues, what you can do about it, and then be able to have you work smarter, strategize smarter, and not hustle harder. Alrighty. So type ready in the chat or in the comment, and you will get that link for you to join us in the house. April 1st, it's a live masterclass. But if you want to be in the house, you need to go ahead and put ready in the comments. Alrighty, I said it before, I'll say it again. I am Dr. Beckford, and I am here to help. So if you're ready, hit that ready button. I'll see you there. Take care.